welcome back to the second session. Hi ho, it's off to work we go. So, when last we left, you guys were in Dadbar. You had been contacted by a gentleman by the name of Adis Balyaka, and in the bazaar. And he told you had a week or two to retrieve a specific dagger from a tomb nearby, from which or of which you were going to use to send a specific message to someone by assassinating someone who's coming along shortly to visit the town. I thought so. So excuse me. I'll try to keep my lungs in my chest. So you know roughly the direction to go into. So I just need
Yeah, but we don't know any specifics.
Not much. You know it's the tomb of sorry.
Anam Kaladi or something
Anum
like
al-Kadi.
that.
Because nothing can possibly go wrong going off into the wilderness with no specific...
With no idea of the direction.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, there must be someone that we can ask around that they know without raising too many questions, I suppose. Question is, where would you find such a person?
Okay, well, you would probably ask someone who has a bit of local wilderness knowledge, perhaps, or someone who actually even has some sort of wilderness knowledge.
Comes from the area.
And you look about your team, and you see...
Do
the guy who
does
isn't here.
have the wilderness. Killians.
Yeah, do I know anything more specific about that one, Steve?
And
Primary knowledge wilderness?
Yes, your name would be, your character's name?
Afaf.
Afaf. Oh, that's what, FF. Afaf. Being Saharine, she might very well have some knowledge. So, I think you need to roll some dice to see whether or not you do have some knowledge. So, do you know how many
those dice would be?
But doesn't like dice? Some dice is the formula. So,
yeah,
what exactly am I rolling?
Some dice. You would be
just
rolling a d20.
Okay.
And you want low.
And what is your intelligence?
Oh, jeez. 8.
You haven't heard of this guy.
Yeah. No, that's all right.
Right. So that's one resource attempted.
Does anyone else in the party possibly know?
I think maybe
people
Dave had knowledge like that, but he's not here.
Let's have a look. I can get to his character sheet.
Can we ask his character?
My primary is wilderness.
I'm assuming.
Okay, who said my primary is wilderness?
Josh Mold.
Okay, but you're Sokuian, so your wilderness is based on mountains.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. That's okay. It just means that you probably wouldn't. You can try, but you've got a penalty. So make your
Might
roll.
as well.
And Dave hasn't put anything in here yet. So what'd you roll?
Well, that's a decent roll.
7.
We know that he did a lot in terms of... No, he definitely had wilderness as his thing because he picked a +1 to strength.
Yeah, but he hasn't recorded on his character sheet, so I don't know.
But he
so
hasn't
I can't
recorded
really
it
use
in his character sheet, and his secondary was the healing one.
What is your intelligence, Mold?
9.
Okay. You sort of open your jaw as if to speak something intelligent, and you go, I don't know either.
Cool.
Is this perhaps an area that may be worth avoiding
Yeah,
as
that's
a
it.
part of a merchant caravan? Would that knowledge help at all as a secondary?
Okay, make a roll.
I'm going to
Can't
sort
be the
of
same
pipe
character
up
though,
with,
because
you know,
it,
what about that Amir guy that you guys met yesterday or the day before?
7, intelligence 8.
Yeah, you won't be able to use it, Callaway, because you already failed on your other one, and that's your primary. That would give you more information than your secondary.
Oh, yeah, no, that's
Same
all right.
person.
I asked and you said
But
roll, so I rolled.
oh, sorry, no, I mean, but the intention was somebody who hasn't had a chance to roll, who has caravanning, might have the same chance or less chance.
That would be Gareth.
I thought someone, Scott, I thought you had...
Scott. Yeah, Gareth.
No, I've got whole ocean or whatever, sea,
Okay,
water.
bugger.
Oh.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
Scott,
so why don't we
your
take the-
character can definitely confirm that his tomb is not at sea. So you've ruled out
Yes.
water.
This tomb, it is not at sea. I can confirm this.
There we go. So you've narrowed it down slightly.
I'm going to make sure that
we
we're
have to
obviously
see
in
we've gone too
private when this next conversation comes up. But you know, what about that Elysium agent that you guys met the other day? The seamster.
I'm sure we can ask. He's a good man.
He may know the area, or he
If he
may
knows,
have contacts that
I'm
may
sure
know.
he can help us. But I think at best we not all attend at once. I have not yet picked up the clothing that I was meant to pick from him, so we could visit him. I think it should be about ready about now, so
Okay.
maybe ask him then.
Okay. So you go to pick up your...
Well, I have no intention of going there, so you can go and take your 2
Ditto.
bodyguards with you. Keep it
Aye,
the same
aye.
as what you did the other day.
Excuse me. Okay, so you go in with Mold and his brother, who I can't remember his name.
Dogger.
So,
Okay.
I think it is.
Yep. And he welcomes you. He presents you with the garment, and he takes just the small amount of money that he said he was going to take, and he wishes you well. And there's your opening.
Okay. I just gotta find the name of the tomb in my notes somewhere.
Amir.
No,
My
the
friend.
name of the tomb was
Oh yeah. His name's Amir.
Amir was the his name is Amir.
Tomb
The
of-
tomb's name.
My friend Amir. By any chance, have you heard of the tomb of Anum al-Kadi?
Amun al-Kidi. No.
No. I believe it is in the area somewhere.
No.
Might you know of someone who might be able to help us with this kind of information?
The
By
only
any-
person I can think of is if he's a rather grumpy sort, Azazel, who is a sage, who was a sage who's fallen on hard times. He may know. He lives in the mall, though, which is a dangerous place.
This is in the city?
Yes. If
Yes.
you have a look at the picture, oh, excuse me, sorry guys, you'll see the mall over here on the left part of the the western, the western part of the city.
Western part of the city. So in the,
There.
below the...
In
In the
MAUL,
poor section. I was about to say.
one of these
Sort of where
original
we ran
slum
those
areas.
thugs.
You're across the riverbed in the bottom, over here. At the bottom.
Not seeing any... Are you pinging? I'm not seeing it.
I will relocate you. That's where you are.
The problem is I'm too zoomed out, so when
Yep.
you relocate, I just see the map.
Okay. Yep, that's his name, Azazel.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that, my friend. I have one other question. Do you know where I might purchase a helmet similar to the ones the guards wear?
No, I don't. I would say you would have to procure one.
Okay. That's what I
Which
thought
would
might
not
be
be
the...
that hard late at night at a tavern. They don't always look after their gear that well. If you can find a guard that just come off duty before they change.
Okay, and also one more thing about Azazel. Is he a friend of the Order, or is he just
Oh, no. He is just
an
a
acquaintance of
person I
yours?
know. No.
Okay.
no.
Excellent. All right. Thank you for that. I believe that is all we need, and I will see you in the future.
He welcomes the chance. Good luck on your journeys.
Excellent craftsmanship, by the way. I'm very impressed with my garments.
My workers do impressive work.
They do indeed.
Hmm.
All right. Cool. Oh, well, we'll head back to the others, and I'll let them know about this guy Azazel, and that he lives in the mall area, which, though I couldn't see where you're marking, I believe is probably
Okay.
in the lower area of the craftsman's
he's in
district.
here somewhere. If I change my colour, perhaps that might be
Oh, sorry, I
better.
see it now. The mall. Yeah, I see it now. Oh, it's right there. Okay.
Change to
All right.
my normal colour. It might make it a lot easier.
Yeah, your sandy yellow didn't help.
Yeah.
Did
It didn't change. How lovely is that? Yep. What are you gonna say?
did he provide like any specifics about how to find him in the mall, or
No.
No,
Why is it not
okay.
changing?
so we'll have to ask for him by name, I guess, in there?
Yep.
All right. Well, yeah, I'll suggest that that's probably our best move at this point, since we have no idea where to find this tomb.
Hmm. Finally. There you go. Red.
Are you coming back to the group, or are you just...
Yeah, sorry, that was back with the group. I was
Okay.
telling them about what we found, and
Hmm. Not the safest part of town, though, right? Do we go in group, or do we leave someone behind
you have
due
been
to the
told that
racial
it's-
stuff, or...
It is not the safest part of town. Yes, you have been told that.
yeah, maybe worth our Pagadashu friend, either disguising himself or staying behind.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly.
The funny thing is, that's probably the one place that he'd be the most accepted.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, that's where all the...
Where the scum is supposed to be.
Yeah, the low lifes and the scum will live. Not meaning to say nasty about our poor friend, but it's just the culture.
Okay. In that case, that's cool then. Oh, all right. Well, everyone can gear up, and we'll head out, hey?
Okay.
As long as everyone's happy with it.
I just point out that, hey, you guys, you realise we're probably going to look at a place with our relatively intact clothing. Do we want to get some like torn robes or something just to toss over the top of things, or do we want to go in as is?
Oh, I already have various disguises for such things.
Yeah. I'm pretty prepared.
All right, Steve, I'll see if I can find someone, or just maybe just knock on a door somewhere and just see if I can purchase an old used cloak and that sort of thing. Dirty.
Okay. You could probably scuff up some of your own stuff if you really wanted to.
Actually, yeah, I think I've got spares.
You don't have to rip it, you just want to make it a bit dishevelled.
Yeah.
don't you?
Yeah, okay, well I'll do that for the green cloak that I've got.
Okay.
Just make it appear a bit more dishevelled and that sort of...
Yeah. Okay. That's all cool.
Oh, no. No, sorry, I've got a basic cloak in the backpack. Yeah, I'll do it with that one.
Alright. Okay, so you guys get yourself ready and you head off into the mall. So I'm assuming that you're heading off over this bridge.
Yeah.
And
I'm
your
taking with
first-
me as little as humanly possible. Basically leaving as much as I can.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
all my coin and things like that will be stashed in my room back at the inn because we've only got it for the 1 day left, don't we?
Yep.
Yeah. And then I'm going to take one of my chakram with me because that one will be easiest to hide.
hmm So you'd be travelling along that road and then turning left, and when you get to in here, that's when the mall really starts. All this area along here is all business, warehouses. These ones here seems to be a garrison of some sort, quite a strong military sort of area.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, sorry. Actually, I will take a fistful of sort of coppers and probably 3 silver pieces with me.
Okay. Okay, so you head off into the mall. You walk through, and are you just asking anyone to try to locate him, or are you trying to be different, or what? How are you trying to locate this gentleman?
Thinking a beggar might know.
Okay, so you ask a few
Yeah.
beggars.
I'm thinking we look more for anyone that looks like they possibly are not so much begging, but we're looking for anyone that looks like they've either wearing very, very... They said that he was a sage, yeah?
Uh-huh.
So we're looking for someone that
fallen
probably
sage.
is wearing... Yeah, so we're probably looking for someone that had nice clothes when they were at their prime and is now probably wearing them as tatters. So I'm going to be keeping my eye out for that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. And I am just trying to find your... Ugh. Come on, where are you? You are not there, thank you very much. Sorry, just having to go through my... Oh, come on, for goodness sake. Where are you hiding? Hey. Oh, that's just super pleasant. They don't even have that in the GM screen. Sorry, it will be a second. I need to find something in the GM's guide. So, you're walking around, you're asking, I will need everyone please to give me a 4d6 roll versus your intelligence. Tell me how much you either failed or succeeded by.
I fail big time.
Well,
By
I
how
passed by
much?
2.
Oh, 10 point. No, 11 points.
11
I'm
points.
I'm 4 over.
I
Four
failed
over.
11 over, yeah.
Yep. Anyone else?
Crap.
I
Yeah,
was
working
under
on
by
it.
2.
Sorry, someone said
I'm
something
under
about
by 7.
under by 7,
I was under by 2, Steve.
under by 2.
Oh, sorry, no, my apologies. 17 is my charisma. Under by 6.
Right. Anyone else got to roll yet?
Does Mod want to roll for Dogar? Although I believe he needs straight 1s to actually achieve it.
Not sure. Oh, for God's sake.
Fine. Do you want to throw up Mold or
I don't know what his...
throw for Dogar? His intelligence is 6. Throw 46 and you will not be under.
Could be, but it's unlikely.
He's over by 6.
Okay. Radio.
I think I probably rolled.
Sorry. Darius and Katiana, you both notice that as you're asking around, roughly 15 minutes, Katiana, you are aware that you've picked up a tail. And Darius, both you and Katiana are aware of that you've headed towards a group of 6 rough-looking individuals. I mean, there are, I don't know, 7 in your group, so you're not feeling terribly too intimidated. But it's when one of them smiles at you and just lifts up his jerkin to reveal...
My friend, I do not need to see what is under your jerkin.
No, you do. Those,
It's like gherkin.
if you can see in red.
Hang on, I'm trying to... Where have you drawn it? I'm assuming it's a shoal symbol.
Right there.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
A diamond...
I'm only seeing a red square
Uh-huh.
with a cross. It's shoal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another order, I take it.
It's the one that diametrically opposes us. They're the ones that are might
Right.
through right through might.
So this is this is obviously a challenge. They've obviously sussed you out somehow. I'm not quite sure. So you know you've got a tail, 1 perhaps 2, and you know that you're facing at least 6 in front of you. They're all leaning on rather large-looking tools, implements, sort of thing. And one of the lead gentleman then sort of in the sand just traces the Elysium symbol and then spits on it and stamps on it and rubs it out.
I look at him and say, my friend, so do you know where Azazel is?
He doesn't answer.
It's a tail. It's someone that's following us.
He just gets a rather, I wouldn't say perturbed look, but a determined look perhaps on his face. You're not quite sure what he's about to do. More of a sneer, really, I guess it turns into.
We do not have much money if you are just here to rob us.
And then he laughs. He says, you would only think of something like that.
Alright, well, I'm starting to get defensive here. Probably was as soon as we saw the mark. Gonna try and sort of drop into a soft fighting stance.
Okay.
Not drawing any weapons yet, but just sort of
Yeah.
preparing for combat.
I'm going to from behind, hopefully, Darius and things like that, because I know it's an open challenge. I'm going to do the exact same thing that they sort of did in the ground by drawing their little mark, only I'm going to grind my heel on it.
Rightio. He says, challenge accepted. Bring it on, bitch.
So I guess this is the way it must be then. I draw my
Jeez. So much for avoiding combat, guys.
Oh,
Actually, I don't.
I know.
I'm gonna take a
Isn't
stab.
that terrible? Now,
Uh,
for some reason I don't have your tokens here, so I can't add you to a turn order. So we'll just have to sort it out. So, oh, that's right. We don't need to. It's only 2 dice. It's easy in this game. Sorry, I'm thinking of all sorts of other games that we play. So, Katiana, is that under your intelligence?
By 3.
Okay, you notice someone on the roof.
Okay, cool.
And Cat down there, I need you to roll a d6. And beat a 4. Okay, so before we start, is anyone, well sure I should have asked this beforehand, but is anyone casting spells? Nope, okay. Radio, so we go straight into combat. We go into missile fire first. You guys are up first. Anyone?
Missile fire. No, I'm probably going to do mainly movement because I'm going to go for the idiot on the roof first. I'm going to try and climb it as quick as I can.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming it's not a particularly high roof.
No, it's just a single story. He's behind a few little ornamenty side parts of it.
Yep.
Okay, no one else doing missile fire. You guys get to do missile fire, movement, magic, melee. Movement. Okay.
Movement.
Katiana,
So,
I need you to give me a percentage roll.
85%.
Yep, and you're going to get a
You want me to roll it, or?
Yeah, you're going to get a +10 because it's not that difficult. It's quite easy to climb. So 96 and above, you can't make it for some reason. Okay, you
Cool.
scamper up really quickly.
Yep.
Not that far. Anyone else doing any more movement?
How far in front of me are they, Steve?
About 20 feet.
Like I say, if I can actually make it to where the dude is hiding, I will be, trying to get into melee and with
Yeah,
him.
I'll move up to them quickly and end in the guy who drew the symbol and issued the challenge. I'll plant a roundhouse in his face,
Okay.
basically.
Okay, so you're moving up to him. Anyone else moving up anywhere or moving around or doing?
I would say that Katsumoto would be getting involved.
and I'd imagine I'd be running straight into the middle of everyone.
Into the middle of the group.
Straight
Okay.
for it.
That would mean Dogar as well.
Yeah, he'd probably be right beside me, I'd imagine.
Asaf, what are you doing?
Well, everyone else seems to be running right in. Have we got anyone holding back for the time being, or
Not as far as you're aware.
no? Okay.
Well, I can't imagine Sid's character to run straight in. Sid being a magic user, so he's probably going to hold back.
Right, and we've likely got a tail at least behind us that's going to be coming up. So I'm going to move towards the side and the rear of Sid, and let's see, ready myself in case anyone else is coming up and is going to.
Okay. All good. So basically in this game you do that, you're able to interrupt them before they have your attack, which is all cool.
Yep.
So we then go down to your guys' melee. So roundhouse punch first.
Kick, sorry.
Kick.
Okay, where's my
So you using your martial arts kick. Okay.
martial arts? Yep. Sorry, one sec. There we are there. So if I go like this, should do a nice little...
Now it's when I wish I had throw, but...
Yeah, so you're only going for an armor class 7.
That will not do it.
No, that definitely will not. Okay. Already up.
I'm going for the throwing two punch combination on my twat.
Beg your pardon?
I'm going for the medium martial arts on my guy up on the roof.
Yeah. So you said,
which is
sorry,
what,
I
2
thought
attacks
you
per
said
round or
throwing.
something, isn't it?
Sorry, no, I thought you said throwing.
Oh no, I said I wish I had throw right about now
Oh, okay.
because I don't have the heavy. I've only got the medium.
Okay, so you're
Yeah,
going to
so,
punch. Okay.
Yep, punch,
How
punch.
does the 2 attacks
So
per
when
round
you
work?
have 2 attacks, you get one, they get to respond, you get the second one. If they've got 2 attacks, they go second both times. If they've got one, you have the final attack of the round.
Cool.
So, yep, okay. And, okay, Andrew, your
Punch.
character, you got to hit an armor class 7.
I would hit an armor class 11.
That's
So,
nice.
nope, I miss.
Okay. Afaf, you're watching, and I need you to give me a... Hang on. I need to do this first, sorry.
I feel like I needed a higher intelligence for this character.
Let me just see. Okay, there's a person that's trying to sneak. He is so obvious, he stands out like dog's balls. You're gonna jump on him
Okay,
if you want to. You've got the option now.
right.
What do you want to do?
I've got the jump on him.
Mm-hmm.
Holding, what's he wielding?
He is wielding some sort of baton thing. He's holding it in one hand, but he's got his hand on the top part of it as well. So he's holding the bottom and the top part.
Okay. Do I have a better chance of disarming someone with the heavy or soft fighting style?
You don't tend to disarm with the martial arts.
No? Okay.
If it's in one of the martial arts, and I don't know if it is, I don't think so.
No.
No, I didn't
Disarming
see it.
is typically done with a weapon of some sort.
Yes,
Okay.
Kusarigama or something of that nature would probably be your best bet there, if you have one.
Well, it would have been better for me to have drawn a weapon, but with that in mind, I guess disarming's not an option, so I'll go for incapacitation.
Whack him!
I'm still not certain how many people we're fighting against, so I'll stick with the soft and strike him
Okay,
unarmed.
that's all cool.
So what's that roll?
1d20.
Oh, 1d20.
You're looking for 13 or more unless you've got a fairly good strength. That'll do it.
Yep,
18.
yep.
And
1d3 plus strength bonus.
Yep.
Are you using this deadly
strength
or
is 16. Do I have a strength?
Not
That is
sure.
plus
That might
one,
be a
I
plus
believe.
one. Are you using this as deadly
That
or
is a plus one, I
incapacitating
believe.
damage?
Incapacitating.
Okay, cool.
2 points of damage.
2 points. Okay,
Woo.
righty-go. Just gotta see how much this gentleman actually does have.
First blood.
Yes, well, first hit anyway. Sorry. Okay, you whacked him. You've bloodied his nose. He's not very happy with that. And the rest of you
Pretty
guys
pathetic
who are going
strike.
in attacking. Sorry.
Pretty pathetic strike in the scheme of things, but
Oh,
it's all right.
no, not really. But anyway, Mold and his brother. So if you want to roll for your brother as well, Mold.
Okay.
And I'll get you to roll for Dave soon, Andy.
I would have dropped into the hard fighting style, I
All
think.
good.
And I want to... How close are they all bunched together? Like,
They're... What are you trying to do? And I'll tell you whether you...
I want to grab the closest one and throw them into the rest of them.
Okay. You've got a chance, not of perhaps getting all of them, but getting a significant number.
Okay, cool. So just a d20.
This is an attack roll. Yep.
Attack roll. Boom!
Okay. Rightio, you do actually grab the guy, but what's your strength?
16.
Okay, you manage to, because that's what you want to try to do, you will do the damage to him.
Mhm.
1d4 plus 1.
You can either do max damage, or you can get max effect of what you're trying to do. What do you want to do?
I think I'd actually prefer max effect. To be
Okay,
honest, 'cause I
roll
want
your
to
damage.
Take out
Roll your damage, and
one.
I'll have to make some rolls. Okay, 3 points of damage he takes. And sorry, just give me a second. D20. Oh, sorry. Alright. 4d6. 1, 2. 2. God, this is slow. 3, 4, 6. Okay. Oh, there's only 6 in front of you, so I'll take the last one off. So 2 of them actually managed to stay standing. The other 4 are on the ground.
Cool.
So,
That's always good.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. So what's your brother doing?
I'm gonna say that he would have zoned in on one of the guys still standing.
Okay, so that's the other one because Darius has the other one. Oh, good God. 46, please.
Orders of extreme.
Yep, these are the brothers. And what was... Where are they? He's got a 12. What'd you get? Where am I?
14.
14.
Okay. What was he using?
Yeah, first he...
Fist. Okay, well he hasn't lost
think
his
he-
fist. It hasn't gone flying off. So he's
I think
probably
he has...
ended up
think
giving
he
himself
has
a point of
soft stone.
damage by having a really bad angle of impact or something.
I'm about to say, hitting in one of the buildings or something. Like a rope.
Probably hitting
What the
one
hell?
of their tools or something. And Katsumo.
Katsumoto will probably pick one of the ones that's... Like, there are 2 still standing, aren't there? The second one's still standing.
Well, the one
Okay.
that Daga just tried to hit, yes.
Yep. So he will do the hard fighting stance I think he's got. And he'll do the 2 attacks around punch punch. So 1 now. Miss.
Okay. Then I think that's everyone except for Sid's character.
Yep.
And I don't know what he'd be doing. Probably defensive and looking for a moment to... I know he's using light.
To strike.
So perhaps you might want
Well,
to say...
he probably could get a kick in on the one that Afaf took a swing at. The double teaming them might be something that he'd do.
I don't know, he's not here, so I can't really say, but you've got to
Yeah,
round
but he's a
them.
fat, portly type, isn't he?
Yeah, so he
Yeah,
might need the extra
no.
round. I'm not sure.
He'll be keeping his eyes out. He'll be keeping his eyes out.
He'll be observing, because he does have a fairly good intelligence, acting as observer.
A lookout.
Okay, rightio. So they get to retaliate, and these guys being shoal, they suddenly, their weapons pull apart to reveal that they've got blades hidden in them. These guys are not nice. So you're looking at a couple of Tantos and a Nanginata. Yeah. So Darius, the main lead guy, is going for you, obviously, with a Nanginata, and pulls it up quick and strikes at you. Holy moly! And does an awesome job of screwing himself over. Give me a second. Holy moly, does he
Hacking
roll.
his mate next to him.
No, he loses his weapon, and he's holding, as he does the grand, pulling it apart, dropping the scabbard to the ground, and bringing out the Ninginata to strike at you. It goes over, and he loses grip, and it flies around about 10 feet away from him.
I look at him and say, disarm before anything.
I have disarmed you before anything. He's looking a bit stunned and a bit regretful, perhaps. The other one has a response back to Dagar. I think is his name. I'm not sure. Your brother,
Another crit.
anyway.
Dog,
Another critical failure.
We'll see.
no, we want the one on the roof to be doing that.
Yeah. He hits an armor class 7. What's your brother's armor class? Do you know?
Well, he's
I'm not
wearing
sure.
silk or something, wasn't he? Would he be hiding that?
His
I don't have
armor
access to a
class
sheet, so I can't
is-
tell.
yeah, I'm just trying to find it now. His armor class. It would be wonderful if he'd actually filled it out.
Has he filled out his equipment section?
Leather armor. Armor class 8.
8.
Plus low dex, nothing else.
Oh, plus his martial art, which would have been hard, so that's a +1.
So,
I don't know if I'm not sure which martial arts he actually took. To be honest.
Again, that's why we need people to play. They will leave us with enough knowledge about them to know what to do. I've got nothing on a
I think
character sheet to indicate it.
I think he took soft at least.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have been throwing a soft punch there. He would have gone for whatever his heavy was.
So, I'm going to say that hit him, and that's a Tento, which is a 1d6. Sorry, get rid of that character sheet there. And he strikes at your brother, doing 6 points of damage and smirking as he drives the blade in deep into his left side, twisting it as much as he can, trying to get as much pain out of him as well, sneering all the way. And just says something pretty quiet to your brother along the lines of Elysium scum. The others are about to try to gain their feet, which they will do, but of course they can't attack. And the other guy, sees you coming up, takes a really bad, he's got some sort of crossbowy thing, so he's going to have a go. He's changing targets to you. He actually had Darius in his sights, but he's changing to you, so he gets a slight penalty. And he's going to hit quite a significant armor class.
Is he shooting at me?
Armor class 2.
Okay, what does that include? Your silk armor?
Oh, sorry, no, I would be armor class 4. Armor class 4, sorry. I'm not wearing my half silk.
Okay. Class 4, he would hit with that. Sorry, I just got to consult the bloody table because I don't have it.
What's the AC of half silk?
Half
So,
silk's the same as leather.
8.
8.
Yeah.
So with that,
So
he
depending on
hits-
what he is, there would be an
he
armor
hits an
class
armor
5 if his stacker was
6.
9.
No, he hits an armor class 6.
Okay, then he misses.
Yep. So the bolt flies past you without much of an issue. Then anyone who's got a second attack goes.
Yep.
Okay.
The other guys,
There you
you'll
go.
see they've just got up, they're pulling the sheaths on their tools and exposing
hit
daggers and blades.
Armor class 5.
That'll hit him.
And I do 4 points of damage to him.
Okay, that's cool. I'm just rolling up his hit points. Just so I know how much he's going to take. Okay, he falls unconscious.
I ensure that he doesn't slide off the roof.
Okay.
Okay, following
anyone else got a
my-
second punch or attack?
Yep. Following my fate, in the where I fainted at his head, I'll now continue my sweep round and sweep the legs.
Okay.
Can I do multiple throws or? throw?
One throw around.
But I can still
Yeah,
do a
one
second
throw, one
attack.
kick, multiple attack.
Can't hold his weapon, but he can dodge all my attacks.
Yeah. I actually don't have my paper with the martial arts in it, so I don't actually know if Scott, you could have taken that second one. Usually it's strikes, throws, and and whatever else, but we'll get into that later.
2 strikes or a throw, I thought.
Yeah, I think that's the
Okay,
most
so
you can
one
do.
strike counts as all attacks for the round then.
If you've only got one strike, if you've got a second
One
strike,
throw,
you
one
can.
throw.
One throw. Yeah.
Yeah, you either do
Yeah,
strikes
so,
or you do a throw.
Mold will
Yeah.
still... Oh, sorry,
Yep.
Dogar
That's
will
what I
still have
did.
a strike,
2
because
strikes.
he threw a punch.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
And Katsumoto will again also try and throw a punch. He will hit an armor class of 6.
That'll hit.
And that one was Dogar. I don't know what his to hit is.
If he's a fighter.
And what is the heavy strike for a for for the martial arts hard? What is the punch strike? 1d6?
Punches 6.
With his strength, he'll get.
Kickers,
Just so you know, he's got a 1860% strength. So
Yeah, he's got a ridiculous strength. Oh, you mean mold? You mean?
No, Doga. I was
there you go.
Oh yeah, sorry. Katsumoto's got an 18 but a 0/0, so he's going to do 8 points of damage with a punch.
So he slams the guy.
And it's all non-lethal. Non-lethal.
Yeah.
Non-lethal.
Slams the guy in the face, and the guy just passes out. Doga, your turn to. Your target's gone, but you got the other 4 standing up. You can try to go for one of them. It is changing target, so you get a -2 penalty, or you can go for one that your Darius is being fighting again at a -2,
probably just run straight for the closest person.
which would be the one that Darius has got. Away you go.
Okay. Do you want me to roll again for an attack, or?
Yep. -2 this time. So.
Whew.
Okay,
Welcome back,
Sid,
Sid.
you'll be joining us next round. This is just the first round. Okay, radio, -2, which makes it a 9, plus his 18
Why
bar,
did I put
60
two?
plus of, what's that, a 2 or a 4?
Plus 1. 1,
1. Oh,
I think.
18, 60?
What is he? 18 bar.
60.
Sorry, plus 2.
2. Okay, so it still misses.
So it's in.
Plus 2,
Okay.
plus 3.
Okay, so we're going to go, no more extra attacks, so we're going to go to the next round. Are there going to be any spellcasters casting any spells? Second attack. So you know, Sid, you've walked into the mall trying to find Azazel. You have encountered a group of Shoal, an opposing order. They ordered a challenge, you accepted. Katarana, whatever, sorry, Katiana is up on
Katiana,
the
yeah.
roof. She's defeated the sniper up there. FF is encountering Bloody the Nose of the guy who is tailing the group, and the other 6 are being dealt with by Katsumoto, Mold, Dagar and Darius at the front. You are nowhere, you've just been watching. Are you going to be casting any spells this round, or this next round coming up?
No.
Okay.
I don't know what spell I could...
Well,
Nothing
you have
will
light.
help.
You said
He
you
had.
light.
I was about to say he had light.
Yeah.
You could
that's
try and
about it.
blind someone with it. But
Yeah, but don't you think it's a little extreme? Like, you guys seem to be handling them.
Okay. Well,
Doesn't seem really worthwhile, worth the use of a spell, does it?
No.
okay. Radio.
Not at this level, anyway.
So
I'll hide.
you, okay, you do have some weapon you can use if you need. FF, if you give me the next initiative roll, please, 1d6, and beat a 4. A 4. Simultaneous. I love it. Okay, but with simultaneous, unfortunately, hand weapons go before bladed weapons. Just a split second.
unfortunate.
So
For them.
unfortunately, that sounds pretty fortunate to me.
Yeah. So you guys, the leader of their group has lost his weapon. FF, we'll go with you first, if that's okay. You're using your hands.
Yep.
The guy's drawn a
Yep.
tanto on you. What are you doing?
Okay, nobody else has come out of the woodwork yet, so I'm going to drop into the hard fighting style and deliver a nice kick.
Okay.
1d20, was it?
Yep. Unfortunately, you miss.
It would seem so.
It would seem so.
Seems so.
Okay. Followed by... Okay, Dave. Followed by... at the front. So Katiana, sorry, is up on the roof trying to reload the
Roof?
catapult.
I'm-
A catapult.
I'm grabbing the guy.
Crossbow,
Catapult.
takes a round.
Yes!
Catapult, that'll take him out. So Dagar...
I'm glad that missed me.
Yeah, Katsumo and Mold and Darius are at the front dealing with these other 6. So deal away, gentlemen. You've got the first lot of attacks.
Yeah. Okay. That is a 13 with his bonuses, therefore he will hit an armor class 7.
Yep.
And deal another 8 points of damage to one.
That's the second guy he's punched out.
So a kick from Mold,
Yep.
the closest person. Ouch.
And misses.
And Gogar would be going for 2 punches.
Okay. And I think he hits with his first punch, doing...
Oh my god.
A hard, so that's d6 plus what?
I am rolling
What's
a
his-
d20, right?
What's his strength
Yeah.
bonus?
Yes, you
His
are
strength
rolling a
bonus was
d20.
2. Gogar's strength bonus was 2, wasn't it?
No, plus more than that, I thought.
4.
Dogar's strength is a +3.
3. 5 points. Okay, rightio. He's given the guy a blood nose. So Katsumo so far has laid 2 out on the ground. Darius has managed to disarm his opponent, and that's about it.
Without touching him.
Yep. And that's now their turn, returning if they are conscious. So the leader, sorry, FF, I'll do you first with the guy at the back, doing
Fine.
his little nefarious little things that he is doing against you. So he slices at you with the tento, managing to miss. Not managing to really like slash himself with it, but yeah.
Yeah. No, we're a great pair back here.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. The leader takes a stance, Darius, and he strikes at you at your... he's actually taking a -8 because he's doing something special. He's striking at your throat. If he hits you, God help you. Nope, he misses you. You
Clearly
know
misses.
that was going to be something really dangerous if he hit. That's all I
Yeah.
can tell you. The other 5... 2 of them pile onto Katsumo, 1 onto Mold, 1 onto Daga, and I'll decide the second one probably will pile onto you.
5?
Darius. There's
And
5.
there be more arrive.
4, sorry. So 2 onto Katsumo, 1 onto each of the brothers. So Katsumo, oh sorry, take the 8 out of that. So 16 hits him, and 17 hits him. He takes 6 points, and 6 points being slashed to pieces by these tentos. I don't know
Wow.
his hit points.
Thankfully, he's a ranger. He started with 16.
Okay. He might need to use his chi
He's
very
still
shortly.
up.
Yep.
Hmm.
The 2 brothers are attacked. Oh, no. Another... Oh, no. Damn. I thought it was another 6. I thought, how good is that? One is attacking with a tento and misses. The other one is attacking with a ninganata and manages to miss also, just.
Cool.
And if anyone has a second strike...
Yep.
That would be a Gogar.
What sort of crossbow was it? A heavy or a light crossbow?
It's a light. It's one that takes 1 round to reload.
My friend, I have disarmed you and given you a chance to flee without hitting you. Now I get serious.
Gogar would have had a second swing.
Yes!
Okay, you finally land a punch on the guy. Okay, he seems to roll with it a little bit. You really haven't. Now, is your punches, Darius, are they damaging or are they real?
Subdual
or
damage.
Incapacitated.
Subdual. Okay, cool. Okay, and Mold, your brother.
And Katsumoto.
Oh God.
Oompa!
Yep.
He loves that
he
8
lays
point.
flat another one of them. 50-50. So lower, it's the guy with the ninganata. Nope, he's taking out the tonto guy. So
Tanto.
spacing to go with the Ninganata. Okay, and your brother Mold?
Yeah, that was what the 7 was.
What was
It was
yours?
his second attack.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
Oh, didn't I?
Do you
I was
have a
kicking.
second?
Can I throw? Okay, yep. Okay. Not any better.
Okay. A try is always good. Okay, and then Darius, the guy strikes at you again, this time near your solar plexus. So he strikes,
Oh.
but it's a
Does
less of a
Afaf
penalty.
get a second strike?
You
And
kicked,
he
so yes.
misses. So yeah, he's going for, yeah. This is something you in your training have seen Fleepling do. This is advanced work. And if he could hit you, he could probably take you out quite easily. But he's just not hitting you. So he knows the skills, he's just not very practiced at it. But that's about the information you get. So, we'll go
Afaf get
to,
another strike?
if you get a second
The second
one.
strike being the heavy... Well, the first was a kick. Does that mean I get a second strike or not?
No, it's either one kick or a throw or the both strikes.
Or two hands, okay. Right.
Yeah. Rightio. So, we'll get Sid. Roll your initiative for your team. And beat a 4. God, that's the third 4 I've got.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Sorry, I'm late.
That's right.
Oh, that echo.
He's broadcasting in Roll20 as well as in the call, so it's coming through my speaker.
Mm-hmm. You know how to sort
Right,
that
you
out, Dave?
That's never happened before. I'll switch.
You go and Roll20, go to the gear
I'll just
thing at
turn.
the top right.
I'll
and
just turn voice off.
Okay.
I'll just turn voice off. There you go. That shouldn't stop it.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh, they go first.
So they all go first. So the guy behind with Afaf is going to strike at you with his Tanto. He's not a gentleman. He's there just to kill you. And misses. The other guy strikes at you, Darius, with his, again, near the solar plexus. What is your armor class?
So if half silk is 8, then with the martial arts it'll be 6.
6, because that's exactly what he gets. Okay, so, gonna roll his damage. 4 points, and give me a 4d6 constitution roll. Is that under your constitution?
I will tell you in a few seconds. Ah, no it is not. 2 over.
Okay, you double over in pain. Everything you're doing is at a -4.
Ah, my friend. I'm beginning to think
And
you're
he
not my
smiles,
friend.
he says, you are weak.
If Fendi.
And then we go to the guy on Katsumo, who will strike at him with the Ninganata. And manages to swing and miss. Dogar gets swung at with the Tanto, and I'll do him in a minute. Seriously misses, and his brother gets hit. So first of all,
Does that hit a 5?
yes, a 16 is definitely going to hit a 5. You take 2 points of damage.
Cool.
And sorry, I'm just going to see what happens to your brother's assailant. No, he holds on to the sword. He's just nothing's very wrong with it at all.
Good for him.
And I think that's all of them. Except for the lead guy. So, as we stand, Darius is facing the lead guy. Katsumo, you're facing a guy wielding a Ninganata. FF, you and the two brothers are facing guys with tentos. And Katiana, you are now on the roof, fully loaded. I'm not sure what you're doing, but you are. No one's casting spells? If not... No? Okay. Katiana, I need you to roll...
No, it's still our turn. We've been second this round.
Oh, right.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
Alpha,
we haven't
how
even had a head around yet, have we?
No, they went first,
Yeah,
sorry.
that's it. It's,
Yeah,
it's
so,
just come
so
up
not
for our
the
turn
end of the
now.
round, but just so that Dave knows what's happening before he strikes. Dave, you've
Hello?
been using
Hello?
punching. You're hard. Yes, Sid?
Sorry, how bad's Alpha? Oh,
Alpha?
Alpha.
She hasn't been stabbed at all.
Undamaged.
She's been... no, you've been hit by the guy. He hit you.
No, as
Really?
far as I know,
No.
it was mold and...
Threes and sevens.
Yeah, I was about to say it's mold
hit
that's
the-
taken
Oh,
a
that's
six.
right.
I've
and-
struck him
Yeah.
once for 2 points of damage, and we've been missing for the rest of the combat. So
Okay, that's okay. Yep. So she's
Oh no, I was just
still
finding out
doing
who's in trouble, and then I was just going to
Well,
cast light on whoever.
Who was it that got hit in the solar plexus then?
Darius.
Darius.
Darius folded
Scott.
over in great pain.
He's the one taking -2, so...
Did we get jumped or what happened?
They issued a challenge.
Yeah, they've spotted that we're Elysium, and they issued a challenge.
How many are we facing and how many of us are left?
There was
We're
like
all
8
still
of them,
here.
and there's only like 3 left.
Yeah.
So they've
so-
already got a couple out.
Well, no, because I was going to cast light on one of them, help out the guy who's ever's injured. Or is that against the rules?
Not against the rules, no. Is it within your credo?
Fucking forgotten what my credo was. Let me
The
just
three,
look that
the
up.
3 things that you picked.
Yeah. I
Okay.
just got to look what that
I'm
was.
going to just basically, from the top... Oh, no, it's spellcasters first, isn't it? Sorry.
Missile fire first.
Missile fire first. Oh, well then.
Missile
To be honest,
movement, magic, and
now that
then
I've loaded this thing, now that I've realised I've loaded this thing and I know that it's purely lethal, and I'm not really wanting to try and take a shot, I'm actually going to take the crossbow, and I'm just going to lob it at the guy that hit Scott in the solar plexus. So I'm just going for an improvised weapon, just
Okay.
heave it in the right
Minus-
direction.
Yep, -2 and -2 for the range, -4 to hit him, but where you go.
-4 to hit him.
Yep, don't
So
forget
total?
you can... Okay,
So
so,
I get a minus
you can
1.
either add either or strength or
No,
dex as a bonus
I don't.
if you've got them.
Yeah, Dex.
Is there no
Yeah,
chance
so
that you're
I'm
gonna
going
hit
for
me
minus
when you
1.
throw them?
Is there no chance what, sorry?
Isn't there a good chance that you're going to hit me?
It's a
Instead of him?
possibility. It is still a missile fire going into melee.
I had an
Good
armor
roll.
class of...
I want to know
5.
if the crossbow goes off.
Wow, that...
Yeah, I hit him and then it fires.
yeah, yeah. So you hit him as a improvised weapon. It's 1d4.
Yep. 1 point.
Okay, so this guy gets sloshed somewhere in the kisser with a crossbow, and the arrow goes off, narrowly missing everybody, shooting it off somewhere. And now we move down to any movement that needs to happen. No.
Am I going to be able to disengage and in such a way that I can get back to Darius without being attacked?
You can do what's called fighting withdrawal, which means you respond to them, so you fall to their initiative number.
Okay. But okay. Yeah, I want to move back I want to move back to engage the guy that hit Darius.
Okay, that
If
means
I
you
can.
probably will have one of their attacks, and he may decide to attack you as well.
That's fine.
But they won't get an extra attack or that fleeing attack thing that we've talked about.
Yep. No, that'd be good. I just want to fighting withdrawal back to the point where Darius is, so that
Yep.
I can help him out.
Okay, rightio. But you're focusing on attacking the other guy.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, so we've done that. So, Sid, your character, is he casting his spell?
Yeah, I'll cast it on.
Okay, so I get a
Cool.
saving throw. And I believe I get a bonus because you're trying to cast it at my eyes to blind me. I'm not sure because each edition has a slightly different rule on it. So this is where everyone needs to know their spells or abilities really carefully. So blah blah, light. Here we go. Oh goody. Cleric spell. You definitely have the range, so it's like the first level cleric spell, light. Okay, and the first level cleric spell, light, when we get to the bloody thing, all this frickin' looking for stuff. Light. Okay, okay.
No, I haven't used your chi yet, Dave.
Yeah, the spell takes effect in the caster. Okay. Rightio, you're trying to cast it on his nose or something. Make your roll, mate. Oh, well, I make a roll. Here we go. You've got the chance to cast it, and the roll is failed. So he's effectively blinded, which means he gets a -8 on everything. You also get a +8 to hit him, and I believe Mold, you're coming up to give him a bit of a whack.
That's the plan. I kind of want to kick him in the back of the head if I can.
Can I still keep my distance? Cause
Yeah, you can keep your distance, and if you kick him in the back of the head, that means you have to turn around and let your back be exposed to your attacker.
Can I have my attack first since I'm actually facing him already?
This is all melee, it all happens at the same time. You are suffering a -4, but away you go, Darius.
So it'll be a +4 then, right? If it's...
Yep.
If he gets a +8, yeah.
Yep.
Well, I hit him.
You definitely hit him.
This guy has been hit with a crossbow, blind.
Yep. So that's
You just
3 more
poked
points. You
him in
said kick A, so you've kicked him?
Yeah.
No, that. Oh,
Well, I thought it was... Hang on. Yeah. You know, it would have been correct for me as well.
Yep.
Because I
Okay,
just
so
got hit
one
in
kick
the
around,
solar
that's all
plexus.
cool. And, okay, Mold. Away you go.
so do I get that +8 to hit as well?
Yeah.
He's completely not seen anything coming.
Damage.
Alright, Dave, you might as well punch the guy in front of you as well. Speed these things up.
Steve, can I use my chi and attack?
The chi usually gets used, if you're talking about healing,
Yes.
Yeah, you've got that's more of a concentration, so you can't reuse it in combat. You can use it on somebody as long as you're not in combat.
So self-healing in combat is not...
Sorry?
Self-healing in combat
Yep.
is not possible during combat.
No, well, I've been looking at the rules. Yes, you could do it, I guess, but there's going to be a penalty to your armor class to do it. So you run the chance of being hit again easier. So it's a bit of a sort of a wasted sort of thing. Don't forget you can use your chi to affect die rolls.
If I use the 3 chi one to add the d4 damage, does that apply to every attack in the round?
Just for that particular attack.
Because I get 2 attacks with my kung fu, right?
Yep.
So it's just on the one.
Sorry, you're really faint, Dave. I can't quite hear what you just said.
So
then.
it's just on one attack when it's just on one kick when I'm using it with Kung Fu when I add the D4 damage.
Yep, per attack. Yep.
Oh, it's on each attack.
If it costs 3 points, you got to spend 3 for the first attack and 3 for the second.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You've
Is
been
it my
doing
turn?
pretty well just with your strength.
Is it my turn to attack?
You can if you wish. You got one guy on you.
Oh yeah, I'll attack the guy that just hit me, or
Yep.
the other guy that's done most damage. I don't know who.
You mean I could have rolled a +1 to save myself from that Constitution?
You can use your chi however you want to, as long as it's in the rules, and you can change
Yeah.
the die rolls
I just
as long
wasn't
as
having
they're your
actually
die rolls.
probably gone over the chi rules.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's definitely another hit. So damage, please, and don't forget you can
1d6
you
plus
can
6.
yeah, and you can if you want to add a point of chi to add another 1d4 I think damage.
No, it's
to it.
7 because I chose that +1
Oh.
to hit and damage on my Kung Fu.
Okay. Okay, that guy's out on the ground. So we're left with the two brothers and
I get the second kick.
the leader and the guy with Afar. So Afar, so he's going to have his little attack.
Did Dogar attack?
No, not yet.
Not already attacked this round? I thought he had.
One attack, one kick, one throw, 2 strikes if that's what you've got for your hard.
I'm using medium. Remember,
Medium.
balance.
Okay, so it's either a kick, a throw, or a punch.
I thought you said medium.
2 punch. It's two attacks
Medium
per round
is
on medium.
medium.
Whatever,
doesn't
but
get
you
throw.
can't do a punch and a kick in the same round.
No, I want to do 2 kicks.
Yeah, that's fine. That takes you 1 kick this round and 1 kick next round.
Yeah, so
2 punches or
That's, I wasn't clear on
one
that. The rules only say 2 attacks per round. They don't specify any of this stuff. But it sounds like you only get to do 1 kick or 2 punches.
Yeah, well, kicks and throws use more, whatever you want to call it.
Oh,
energy or
right. Well, then I'd be punching,
Yeah.
of course.
Which does make a lot more sense because I was wondering about why anyone would ever punch if it was
Yeah,
otherwise.
Yeah.
that's okay. I can write it up so it's a bit more clear. So you're punching, so your second thing would be a punch, but you don't get to have your turn yet. They get to have their turn.
I can't remember if I rolled for Dogar or not.
Nope, you haven't.
Didn't
yet.
roll
No,
that?
I can't see anything. The other thing is that
Okay.
it's the end of the round. Do they have anybody that's...
They can
Oh.
do.
Did I get to attack this round?
He would have made his punch. With a 13.
Armor
That
class
hits
7
him.
plus
Armor
2,
class
15,
7,
armor class
which is
5.
a hit. Damage, please. And
Yeah.
he's been chipping away at this guy.
Plus 3.
Oh, he takes him out. with
And then he
his
just
punch.
king hits him.
The guy sort of flies up 6 inches off the ground and then falls to the ground.
Cool.
So, FF, have you got your first attack to go yet?
Yeah, I've still got to take my first attack yet.
Away you go.
So first punch, heavy. Nope.
Rightio. Their second attack, and there's only one guy on their team that can possibly do that. He strikes out at you, Darius, and manages to strike you. Doing.
Well, isn't he at a minus?
Yep.
-8,
Yep.
and he still hits me.
Yep. What's your armor class?
What would I say? It was 6.
A 6. Okay, just manages to miss you. Then you guys who have second attacks, go now. Anyone who's got a second punch.
Okay. Hey,
Okay, 2 hits.
16.
Yep, make your damage rolls, guys.
I'm assuming Dogar would
What's
have
the,
had
Oh,
to-
no, actually,
bonus
sorry,
for
I don't have a
16
second
strength?
attack. Take that back. I kicked.
Yep. Someone asked me-
Dogar would have had to move to attack
and he
another
hasn't had a
person,
chance
or
to
was
do
there
that
someone
yet.
else right
Sorry, so he's got no one to
okay.
attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're
What's,
playing with the mount you
what's
have.
my strength? Yeah, pretty much. So that's 1 plus my strength, which is 16. So is that 2 points again?
Okay. So that's another 2 points, and that actually knocks him out. He only had 4.
Jeez.
Yeah.
that thing with the
lot of
strike
work.
that it-
I'm just toying with them,
Okay.
really. Yeah.
Exactly.
let's
Yeah.
let's go with that.
Yeah.
We were just making sure that we didn't actually hurt him. That was the.
Right.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
trying to be kind. Okay.
We gave him plenty of opportunity to leave.
Yep. So that leaves everyone done this round, I think, and the last round, I'm assuming.
Hopefully.
Yep. So.
Did I knock somebody else out with my 9 damage?
Sorry, Dave.
Did I knock somebody else out with my 9 damage punch?
The only person that you would have been able to reach would probably have been Dagar's guy.
Yeah, that one then.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Dagar
jumped, didn't he?
already knocked him out, so you've knocked him out twice because you're all using. I'm assuming you're all using the
Non-lethal.
damage, non-lethal damage. You don't
Yep.
have to. But, yep.
Shall we just assume it's all non-lethal unless we state otherwise?
Okay, rightio. So, Katiana, roll for initiative, please, for the last round, and beat a 1. I don't see how you cannot. Oh, goody! That is just so excellent.
That
It's
is how you cannot.
It's a flying fucking fist fest.
Yeah. So, fists are going
You'll lose
everywhere.
a 1.
So, first of all, any missile weapons happening? No? Okay.
No, I'm not throwing anything this turn.
Alright, now people, time to move if you want to move. This guy is trying to extricate himself.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he has Darius who's bent over in pain in front of him. He also has Mold in front of him. Behind him he has his team, but he also has Dagar and Katsumoto. So he's moving at a very slow rate. He's basically turned, what's that, 45 degrees, so, and taken a couple of steps back, so you are basically, 2 of you are on his left side and 2 of you are on his right side.
Is he the last man standing, the boss
He is the
man?
last guy standing, and he's not looking too great. He's also got this glowing ball of light on his nose that is blinding him.
No, that'd be gone by now.
How long does it last for?
Only 1 round.
1 round per level or something, isn't it? Or is it 1 turn
Yeah.
per level? Light's not that simple a spell.
Yeah, light goes on for a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, 1 turn per level.
And a turn
Okay,
is
1 turn
10
is like
minutes.
10 rounds. Or something. It's a
He's there for
long
10
time, bro.
I
rounds.
thought we
only
were
round
on a
2.
new round.
Yeah, so this is round 2. You've got another 8 after this, so he's blinded. So, gentlemen, I believe it falls to Darius if he wants to take the first shot at the guy.
Okay, I'll have a
So
go
are
at
you
him.
punching or kicking or throwing?
I'm still kind of bent over, so just
Yep.
be throwing out some kicks.
Okay,
So-
okay, so kick. There you go.
Can I ask Darius? Can I just say stop?
Are we not doing
Offer
moves?
offer the defenseless man to render.
I gave him plenty of opportunity before you turned up, Dave.
Ah, okay, never mind. Punch is
Yeah.
not-
Plenty of opportunity. He refused. What's going on here? Did I roll or not?
Not yet.
This one macro thingy being confusing.
That's a hit.
That's without the plus
He's
as well.
sort of
so, yeah,
almost
it's definitely a hit.
wavering on his feet. He's not far gone. He's sort of like, you know how they get sort of punch drunk and he's sort of not really, he's sort of staggering a little bit and he's, you know, he's sort of that way.
Disorientated.
Yeah. Mold, Dagar, or Katsumo, are you doing anything?
If he's at that stage, I kind of want to just attempt to push him over
Okay.
backwards onto the ground.
Okay, make a roll just to push him over. Just a 1d20 plus 8. Yeah, I don't... And what's your character's strength, matey?
16.
Okay, I don't think you're going to have that much of an issue. You push him over, he falls to the ground, he's sort of, you know, rolling a little bit. Trying to swap
I'm gonna say-
the light away from his nose.
Had you been honourable and fought with honour,
No, they fought with regards to their honour.
and then I'm going to smack him in the head a couple of times.
Okay, guys, so they're littered all over the floor. You guys,
Yep.
you've taken some damage, but, you know, you're not...
Okay, Steve, I'll quickly
Is
watch
it-
them and move them.
So,
Is
I
that
was about to
leader
say,
guy
I've
still,
got the guy on the
barely
roof already.
conscious?
Scott, from
Yeah.
the top of the roof, admittedly, you know, strip them down and give their clothes to the poor.
Yeah, take all their
Great.
weapons. They fight without honour.
yep.
Well,
their
no,
weapons,
we just
keep going,
yeah,
find
look, break the Naginatas because they're too big to carry in this area. The Tantos are easy enough to hide. But yeah, just literally strip them down of all their clothing and give it to the poor as we pass them.
Wrap the Naginatas in one of their clothes. I carry one around when I'm outside, so...
Steve,
Bound.
Yes.
from the description there, it sounds like that boss guy is barely conscious or barely unconscious.
He's in that...
No.
Assuming we can get some sort of response from him, I'm going to try and see if he can tell us where this,
No,
where this
don't
character is looking.
stop giving away the guy's name to the baddies.
It was already given to him by
No,
Dennis.
they already
Yeah.
know. They've been tailing us for
Yeah.
long enough. They know.
Okay, so the guy sort of not that responsive. He flowers about. He might, you know, with no real strength, slap you across the face, but it's like it's just happenstance. He actually manages to hit you. He's still got this bloody ball of light blinding him on his nose, and
I
he's
gave
not
him a good
really
smack. He's
totally
out
with
cold.
it.
He should be.
Sorry, Dave.
I gave him a good smack when he was on the ground. He should be out cold.
I didn't
What?
know you did that.
I thought we pushed him over and
Yeah,
that
he
was
said-
it.
So I thought-
I just
No,
kind of...
Katsumoto did say that he hit him around the head.
He did.
Yeah, I
Oh,
told
okay.
him,
That's fine.
had
He's
you
unconscious
fought
then.
honor,
That's all cool.
allowed to surrender, but you're honourless. Good night. And then I smacked him.
Okay, that's cool. So they're all unconscious at the moment. None of them are
Right, well, I
dead.
check the leader and then shake my head at, what's his name?
And Scott,
Anyway.
you were going to ask a question, I think.
No, I was just saying that I would just strip them down, take any gold that I could find on them.
Okay, you're in a
anything
lot of
of
pain,
interest?
so you need the immediate danger is
Oh,
over.
so-
You need to find the pain doesn't seem to be going away.
Can I use my chi to try and heal it? Or is it not that kind of...
Normally, yeah, but he's activated something. You need somebody else to activate something else.
Okay, I'll sort of gasp a bit at I've forgotten the name of Dave's character, but see if he can help me.
Okay, so to answer your question, Dave, there is something, and you've done it. You've defeated them, and you've defeated them with honor, and you've done it in public. You basically. shown
And
them
now
to
we
say,
do what we do best.
Yeah.
We humiliate them.
Yep.
We leave them with nothing, and oddly enough, we give their stuff to poor people,
Yep,
which
and we
directly goes against their might makes right.
We'll leave them naked, nicely lined up in the middle of a street or a nearby market square for all to see, and declare that these are honourless pigs, and we show their weapons.
Yep.
No, remember, not everybody is in the sort of the codes or slash the honor.
Yeah, I'm completely
system.
opposed to dragging them to the nearest market square. I don't want to be around them that long.
Like I say, I just basically want to,
This is
stick them off to one side of the road, leave them naked, and give their clothing to the poor.
the thing is, Dave, this is like quite a subtle world. You don't go flouting your orders morals around in public.
Nothing to do with our order, just I thought, honour in this world was really important and people...
It is.
No, but
yeah,
honor was all dependent on your order, right? So what they did was totally in accordance of their order's morals,
Ah,
but
right. I didn't know
opposing
that.
our order's morals.
Yeah, and you
Right.
guys defeated them using your group's morals, hopefully showing the public that your group is actually a superior group, and hoping that they will then follow your group's ethos. So,
Yeah.
but you can still line them up and put on, display them and all that sort of stuff, and just
Yeah.
announce a few things before you
It,
move
like
off. That's not a
literally, whatever shoal light comes to pick them up will realise how much of a dishonor it was to them. So they will probably be punished in some way by their order for it. And
you'll be hunted.
yeah, let's put it this way. And we'll probably be hunted. But by that time we should be a mile and a half away.
Not if we're flouting them around town. So let's do this and move, guys.
Okay. So
Anyway, so can Katsumoto help me at all, or
he might be able to.
What
Did
do
you
you
want
want
to?
with?
Did you want to use your
I cheat.
special other knowledge?
Who's that to?
Your acupuncture. Yeah.
Actual knowledge.
Your
I will do it
spiritual
in a minute,
healing.
not here in the street.
Okay, so you move
is
him
it
off to a
needed now? I don't know what he wants to do. That's what I was just asking.
Okay.
See if
He
I can
seems to
help.
be in great pain. He was
breathe?
hit in the solar plexus area with a martial arts strike, which seems to have done some small amount of damage, but actually has given him an unending sense of pain, so he's finding it difficult to focus and do things.
I will help carry him to the nearest out of the street place, and then I'll see what I can do.
The nearest where, sorry?
The nearest, I don't know, wherever we go to now get off the street and away from these.
Okay, so you're still looking for Azazel then, okay?
I'm going to keep
I'm not gonna
watch
do
from
that.
the rooftop while they're doing this all.
Mhm.
And then once they've done with stripping the bodies down and things like that, I hand the guy off the roof to someone.
Mm-hmm.
So that he's not likely to slip, slide or anything like that off. And then we move off. Like I say, giving the clothes to any poor people on the way.
Yep. And, yep, that's all cool. So, you guys do eventually track down Azazel. He's got a very small tent, really. It's more of a couple of thick sheets of some sort of canvas frayed at the edges. That is his abode. You sort of introduce yourself through the door. You see a really old, decrepit man who says, "Go away, go away." At the mention of some sort of money to pay for his abilities, he becomes a little bit more interested. Katsumo, you find a space where you can sort of deposit Darius and start to tend to him with your healing skills, if you like.
Is there anybody else who's really injured?
Sorry, matey, you're really faint. I can't hear you.
Is there anybody else who's
Was there anybody else
Oh,
that's injured?
anyways. Well, that's up to them if they want to start using their own chi. At the moment, Darius can't access his chi because the pain is getting in the way. So if you want to, you can access your own chi first.
How long does that take?
It just takes the moment to concentrate. You got, as long as you're totally safe, then you're not having to worry about being attacked. You just focus for a moment, and then you can activate your own chi.
I'll do 5 of those, please. 5 times healing.
Okay.
It's 2d2 per time, isn't it?
Costs 2 to activate, doesn't it? How much chi
Yeah,
did
I've
you
got
have?
10 chi.
He
Ten.
had quite a bit, I think. Okay, so... Yep. Okay.
Right, 7...
You're fully healed.
14 points.
14. I'm 1 short, I think.
Okay, that's cool. So
Oh, did you take another stab for 3? You'd only taken
No,
12.
I'd only taken 12. I'll fully heal myself. That's cool.
How many hit points do you have?
16. First level ranger gets 2d8 hit die.
Plus any con.
Jelly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's our
so-
tank officially.
Yeah, so Katsumoto.
So I get to trying to get I get probably a fuff to deal with Azazel, or whatever the hell his name is.
Rightio.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah. So,
Okay. Right. Well, we mentioned something about money to get in, didn't we?
mhm.
Did we find anything on those scum that we just...
Oh yeah. Do we find any coins on those guys? They can
I
pay for
thought
our
you-
visit.
Okay, I thought you were giving that to the poor, but you can keep some
Oh.
if you want to. But
Oh yeah. No, we did.
No, I brought coins specifically for dealing with this, so I was
That's
giving it all
right.
to the poor.
I've got coin on me as well. So,
I don't want their money.
what was the guy's name again? I forget.
Anom
Azazel.
El Kadi, or are you talking
Oh.
about Azazel?
No, the guy that we're talking to.
Azazel the Sage.
Azazel.
Azil. Good sir, please ignore my friends. We just ran into a bit of trouble here. We are looking for a tomb not too far from here. I believe it's called the tomb of Numan al-Kadi. Would you be able to enlighten us as to its whereabouts and any other useful information that you might be able to provide? Of course, we will pay for your services and your wisdom, but we would very much appreciate your help.
Okay, just give me a chance to see how he reacts to that. You talk of money. How much?
I basically brought, what did I bring with me? Say 5 kopecks and 18 shekels, 16 shekels with me.
Well, so you offer him
Would
that.
have been what I would have grabbed.
He sort of shakes his head. He says,
Yep.
when I was a sage of repute, I would command more than that pittance, but my station is lowered. I will take that and give you what information I know. What is it you wish to know about the tomb?
Location.
Yeah, precise location and anything that may aid in our survival.
You intend to
should
go
we
tomb raiding? Well,
We do wish to visit the tombs and explore there.
yes, tomb raiding. However, that is not my concern. You've paid for information, I will give it. So he gives you a location in the Valley of Kings, which is where most of them are located. Very similar to like in the Egyptian things. And he gives you several significant landmarks to help you get there. So getting there, apart from any encounters, should not hold any great issue. He says that in life, Al-Kedi was a very cunning man, and he commanded great loyalty. So much so that some of the invaders actually flocked to his cause and they gave an oath to him to serve him in life and beyond. So it would not surprise me if the tomb is well protected or trapped. I can tell you that Al-Kedi was not a cruel man, but he was a callous man. He was known to always try to err on the side of caution, and the winner, whoever that may be, so he would turn his allegiances on the on the shekel. Beware, he will probably be very cunning in his design in his in his eternity tomb. But should you find him, you could find some very useful items. They say he possessed the dagger of the star. His armor was known as the Shining Piece. And if you were to get his helm, it is known to have properties of convincing. Now, my money.
I toss the purse to him.
He gets it.
Yeah,
Council.
I like the sound of that helm.
I'd toss him another 3 silver from my purse, so...
He looks at you, rather puzzled. Yes?
I want to thank you for your cooperation, and if there's any more personal wisdom that you might share with us, I would appreciate that, as, well, we never know what one might find from a wise man such as yourself,
I would say
even
to you,
if one might come across tough times.
I would say to you one thing: don't go. Many tomb raiders go with thoughts of riches in their head, and many don't return.
Well, thank you, and thank you for your time, and for humouring our interruption of your day. And I shall beg my leave.
Such as it is. Okay, so Dave, can you give me a 1d20 roll based on your wisdom? Under. Exactly the same or under? Oh, yeah. I'm taking it your wisdom's at least an 8.
Yeah. Alright,
Yeah.
so
Well,
that
it has to be a ranger.
Yep. So after some very deft acupuncture, acupressure, and applying heat in specific areas, Darius, you can feel the pain easing. Basically, you're left with a sort of a dull, cold ache, no pain. It's not annoying, it's not in any way debilitating you, but it is just a presence that you're aware of at the moment.
Okay, in that case, I'll just try and use my chi to heal my hit points.
Okay. You can access your chi.
Okay, so it's 4 points. Also 4. So no, I only have 6, so I must have taken 4. Yep, there we go, back to full. Cool.
Okay.
And then I will actually turn to Azazel, and I will flick him another 2 kopecks and say, these are... Do not mention any of this to anyone else, my friend. We were never here, okay?
He sort of chuckles at that and says, "Who would want to know? Who would want to know?"
As if half the mall doesn't know already. I mean, come on.
Ahead, your taxes.
He says, "I doubt that anyone would be interested in a couple of tomb raiders, but my money I found in a pot outside my tent. Some kind person left it for me, a poor miserable man down on his luck."
Indeed. In fact, there were some clothes with it, which you gave to other poor people.
I did. Why would I do that?
Because you are a kind-hearted man. You just do not like to admit it to others.
He starts laughing so much that he starts to choke and cough a bit. He says, "Obviously you do not know me. However, if that's the story you wish to leave with, that is fine by me."
Then maybe some others grabbed the clothes before you could get to the pot.
Perhaps.
I suggest to, obviously, the others, if they're done with this, that we get going.
Right. Can I get everyone, please, to roll 46? And under your intelligence, please. Or by how much you get under or over.
6
Nope.
over.
8 over.
Don't forget, Josh, to do your brother.
1 over.
I'm a few over.
He's over.
2 over.
You know,
Or
for one
under.
that likes to prepare for the unexpected, I'm really not good at noticing shit.
Guess what? You're not the only
You're
one.
prepared. You're prepared, but hindsight is 20/20.
Yep. So you move perhaps on a different pathway back.
Yeah.
As you're moving back,
Yeah, like I say, as soon as we get out in
you
like
believe
citizens.
you're not being followed or tailed in any way, shape or form. The rest of them can't see beyond their bloody belly buttons or something for some reason. But you
So
feel,
as we're heading back then, now that I know that we're not being tailed, I sort of make mention to the group that we grab our stuff and we go. We probably are best to leave via either the same gate we came in from or the
Which direction was the tomb?
the slum gate.
so the tomb is towards the northeast slightly. If you won't sit on this, I'll take you back to the other map. I'll point it out on the other map for you. Oh, sorry, first of all I've got to drag you guys across. That would be handy.
Oh, Jesus.
Right. Okay, so we're just waiting for it to load up. Yay.
I'm going to suggest the west gate there, Andy.
Yeah, the slum
Different
gate.
gate to the
Right.
one we started in is probably a good idea.
So
Well, either way, if we leave via the slum gate, we need to look like we're leaving as, obviously enough, people from the slum. Here's a hint: Katsumoto in whatever armor it is, carrying a
you
Naginata.
guys are
Not
there.
so slummish.
Well, he's carrying a big pole at the moment. It would be in the scabbard, which makes it look like a big pole until you draw it out, sort of thing.
Right, I assume we're going back and grabbing our bags and stuff first for those
Yeah,
of us.
we're going back and grabbing
So-
everything first.
Dagbar is there where I've centered the map. You guys, it's a couple of days. It's on that northern, the immediate mountain set immediately north and east of you, but it's sort of over on the point here is roughly where you're headed. So you are looking at a day or two's travel, given that it gets sandy pretty quickly, sandy and very faint, rocky, very little vegetation, and you just want to be careful, sort of thing.
Sorry, was that Naginata? Was
Yep.
that the one? Did he pick that up off the guys, or did he already have it?
Who?
The one that was it Naginata? Is that what you said? Andy?
Naginata? Yeah. What about it?
No, Naginata.
Was that what Katsumoto already had, or did he
He's
pick
already
that up
got
off?
one.
Yeah,
but
he's
that's
already-
what the
he's
leader
already
was
got
also
one.
using.
Ah, okay. Because I was going to say, because the ones that the weapons the guys we just fought had were all concealed in tools initially. So
Yeah, they look like tools, but then they pulled out of the other part of the wooden scabbard. It was made to look
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
tool. You pull it apart, and then you actually got the weapon.
So I was going to suggest if anyone who were fighting had something like that, then Katsumoto could have easily acquired a disguise for his weapon from.
If
Yeah,
he
equipment.
wants, it's entirely up to him. Yeah. Okay, so sorry, just need to go back to here. And good God. First day out. You're walking and you come across an encounter So I need the ranger, please, to roll a d6 and don't roll a 1.
That would be Katsumoto.
Yep. Dave, when you're ready, a d6, please.
I think I can hear him talking in the background.
Oh,
Oh, sorry. Was that to me? Sorry, yeah, my girlfriend
yes,
just
sorry,
came in.
matey. A d6, roll, and don't roll a 1, roll anything else.
Don't
Oh,
challenge
Hey,
it.
roll the 1.
Second time.
Challenge accepted.
Okay.
Everybody
so,
look the other way. There we go. That's yeah.
Okay, let me see.
I'll use my
the
cheat to bump
damage.
that one to 2.
Okay, you're lucky. You come across it as it comes across you, so you're both surprised for a round. Neither side can really do anything unless people have a high dexterity.
+3 reaction.
Okay, so take one. Take 1 off that number.
Is a 13 a high dexterity?
No.
Or not? No.
No.
Okay.
So we're talking
So, 2 on my
16,
reaction.
17 or 18. A 16 gives you a 0, so it doesn't help you. So you need a 17 or an 18 to actually be able to do anything.
Yep, so
Yeah,
that
those
would be
kind of
me.
stats, like, I
So
just
if
don't
you have a 17 or 18, you either have a 1 segment to do something or 2 segments to do something. In a segment, you can only move up to your... what's your normal movement rate there, Andrew?
Whatever half self would be, so 12.
9.
I think it counts as leather, doesn't it?
Yeah, 9 I think. Leather's 9.
Or
So
if it's leather.
you can move 9 yards maximum in a segment. You can have 1 melee attack or 1 ranged attack. You can cast 1 spell as long as it only takes a segment to cast. What you have walked into, and I'm going to stop the game very shortly, but just so you know, it'll be you acting first next time we play, but you guys have happened to walk onto sand crate territory. A sand crate is a large reptile-like creature that lives semi-buried under the ground. It's approximately anywhere from 20 to 50 feet in length. It's got a nasty set of jaws, and they are extremely fast.
Can it? So it can move fast.
Yeah.
So GTFO is not an option.
Not really, because you'd have had to have surprised it and got some time to actually avoid. So the only person that can actually do anything, I think, at the moment is Andrew's character.
Tatiana.
So,
Yep.
with that, gentlemen, I'm going to stop the recording.